and welcome to High Vibrational Mastery, where we are raising the vibration of the planet one soul at a time. My name is C.Meagan Michael. I am a seer, and a psychic visionary. I am the founder of High Vibrational Mastery, and I am joined today by the amazing sound and transformational sound and energy healer, Jimmie Davey. So I want you to go ahead and welcome. I want to go ahead and welcome Jimmie Davey.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Megan. Great to be here again. Lovely to be with you and everyone else.
Such a pleasure to
And
work with you every Tuesday, Jimmie. I love when we do this. This is amazing. We do these incredible healing reading combos. I see Jennifer Simpson. Hello, Jennifer. Great to see
Hi,
you.
Jennifer.
So, welcome, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and share this out. Oh, let me first tell you what we're doing today. Let me put our names on the screen. That would be helpful. Yeah, there we go. So what we're going to do today, Jimmie and I have both intuited that we are going to do these healing reading combos that we have been doing. Hi, Shar. Hi, honey. Hello.
Honey.
We're going to do the healing reading combos for those we are drawn to, as well as the donations. Of course, the donation reading healing combos will get top priority. They will come first. But we are going to do some free ones today as we are drawn as well. So here we go. Let me go ahead and start sharing out. Now, Jimmie, you mentioned that we have a topic that you want to talk about today, and I'm going to put that on the screen. So go ahead and tell us what that is.
Oh yeah. Well, just over the last day or so, I've been getting a lot of seem to be a lot of signals or signs that emotions have been coming up, different ones and etc. And not necessarily my own, but just the things that I've been watching, the things that I've been seeing, and yeah, I thought emotions obviously play a massive part, probably the biggest part in our existence, and I wondered if that would be a good topic for us
I
to
think
have
it's
a
a
bit of
great
a
topic.
discussion about. So
I think it's a great topic, especially since emotions are our internal guidance system. And I definitely want to talk more about. I want to say hello, honey. She says, "Woohoo, Jimmie!" Shar Hayes, hi everyone. Honey, Jimmie and Megan, hi. Jennifer Simpson, hello. All right, and now I'm going to go ahead and hand it off to Jimmie. And if you want to start talking about emotions, I'm going to be sharing it out, and then we can switch, and I'll talk and you'll share. How does that sound?
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, sounds good. But yeah, I didn't really have anything prepared. I would just thought I'd sort of go off the top of my head, really, to be honest. And the first thing that I thought about when it comes to emotions, was how do you control them? And then the thought struck me that you don't, although in some ways it's good to control them, but in some ways, the best way to control them is to not control them, because then you are letting yourself experience everything, and being everything that you've came here to experience. Um, because if we suppress our emotions, then in some ways we're suppressing ourselves from living the life that um, we're here to live. And
Okay.
it's just a question of being comfortable with the emotions that come up, and learning from each one, from what you experience and what you feel, um, because everything is a learning curve. And some days you might feel down, you might feel, and then the other days you might feel happy, but it's with the contrast of the two that you can appreciate them. Because how do you know pure joy unless you've experienced the opposite? And
That's true. Contrast.
yeah, and so it's all about polarity. And emotions are, I find that, really begun to appreciate just how wonderful the all types of emotions are, um, that we get to experience. Because if you can imagine living in a world, on a planet that has no emotion, just think what that would be like, compared to the to what we get to experience here on Earth. Um, because otherwise, if you were to live on a planet that had no emotions, then it would just be the same thing every day. There would be no contrast. There would be
True.
it would be, I don't want to say boring, but for lack of a better term, I imagine that would be fairly boring. But you get the highs and lows. Here you get the ups and downs, and it's just a question, I believe, or I feel that it's just a question of appreciating them for what they are and seeing how you can learn and develop your own soul's journey from integrating what you experience. Um, but kind of those are my initial thoughts anyway.
Awesome. I love it. Give me a moment. I'm still sharing. I'm almost done. Um, Actually, I think I only have like one more thing. Hello, Gemma Austin. Welcome, welcome. Let me do one more share. Will it allow me to share it on my? Oh my gosh, it will let me share it on my own timeline. Facebook does it changes like all the time. Sometimes I can share it to my timeline. Sometimes I can share it to groups. Sometimes I can't do it. Awesome. This is great. This is perfect. All right. I think I'm done. I think I shared. Did I miss one? Let me share to one more.
And obviously, if anyone's got any questions or any things that they want to, any thoughts that they have about different types of emotions and what they mean or what they mean to you, then obviously feel free to post.
Definitely. Let us know. And I'll tell you what, because Jimmy, if you want to share it out now, wherever you're
Yeah.
going to share it, I'm done sharing it. So thank you all. Honey says, Jimmy, you are awesome. Yes, he is awesome, isn't he? Though I know it. He is. So I want to talk about emotion from the perspective of the law of attraction. All right, as a student and a teacher of the law of attraction, hang on, really, this tea is really good. I put really nice organic wildflower honey in. I didn't use my green tea today. I used chai tea. And it's very tasty. I must have another sip.
Oh, nice.
Spicy. Just the right temperature too. I feel like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, and Baby Bear's porridge is just right. When you speak about emotions, Jimmy, I have to tell you that after we had our live stream last week, you had mentioned that you've been watching Star Trek, right? The Next Generation. Now I was a huge Trekkie back in the day, and I actually didn't meet him, but I saw him in person. Data, Brent Spiner, also Michael Dorn, who plays Worf, and even years before that, I saw Scotty, and I got some autographs. Anyway, so it was fun. But I haven't watched that in years, and now I've been watching it every day. I finished the entire first season, and and I moved on, and I'm still watching it. And so, what you're talking about, emotion, reminds me of both Spock and Data in Star Trek.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. I don't know, because I found being highly emotional. See, now it's such a gift because I'm so psychic, because I'm recognizing it and I'm embracing it and I'm using it in the way that it's meant to be used. But see, when you just let your emotions rule you, and they take over your life and they do what they want, because you're allowing your brain to think whatever thoughts it wants, and then your emotions like wreak havoc on your life. When I was younger, I would have been happy to be Spock or Data. True. It was not a good. A lot of people suppress their emotions with drugs or alcohol or other things, because it's so painful to be so emotional and not be in control of it. But this is such good tea. But once we are in control, and the honey is really good for the throat too, which is perfect because I'm talking here. Yeah. So the honey, honey, the emotions. Once we can control our emotions and we recognize, it's not controlling our emotions. Let me. Spirit's giving me to me differently. It's controlling our thoughts.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Your reaction to the emotions.
Yes, controlling our thoughts and using based on the law of attraction and all of that really is. Our emotions are our internal guidance system. If we feel good, then we are a high vibrational match to all the good things that are that we want. If we feel badly, then we are low vibrational and we are attracting what we don't want. And there's a lot of different nuances in there as well. and you can tweak it. They were showing it to me earlier when I told Spirit what we're going to talk about. And I said, okay, show me what you want to show me. And they showed me it as like a radio station, and you're tuning your dial, and you're tuning your dial, and use your emotions to guide you. So if you have a thought, let's say you're like, oh, where do I want to go for dinner? Do I want to go to McDonald's, or do I want to go whatever to a salad bar? And if McDonald's feels like, well, I don't know, or the salad bar feels like, I don't know, and the other one feels great, then the great one is the place you want to go. You know what I mean? If your friends, if I want to go somewhere, do you want to go with me? And before you jump to say yes because your friend asked you, how do you feel about it? Do you want to go? To stand in your authenticity and say what you mean and mean what you say. Your emotions will guide you. Let your emotions guide you to making choices that make you feel good. And when you make one choice after another, that feels good, you build up this momentum. You have this momentum going, and then you are attracting all that you really want in your life. Because everything, I got to share one more thing, and then I'm going to pass it over to you, Jimmie. I don't mean to talk so much, but I've got to share this thing. Came to me earlier. Spirit showed me that everything they said to me okay, if you knew that everything that you ever wanted, all the abundance in the universe, if you knew it was right there in front of you, right here in front of you, but you just couldn't see it with your physical eyes, and all you had to do was tune up your emotions to receive it, right? Would you do it? Would you do it? Now I'm going to give it to you. Yeah, how to share that.
Yeah, and I think. Yeah, that's brilliant. I like that.
Thank you.
And I mean, being a Star Trek fan, obviously, I don't know how many of you out there are Star Trek fans or aware of the characters in it, but in one of the characters is an android, and he's, like Megan said, he's Lieutenant Commander Data, and he doesn't have any emotions. And I know it's only a sci-fi and science fiction, but in the story, he basically strives his whole life, or the whole series, to acquire emotions. That's the one thing he wants more than anything else in the world, or in the universe, shall we say. And I think that is quite poignant. The fact that some people want to suppress emotions, but they, like Megan says, they are our guidance. They help us learn. They help us grow. They help us know what we like, what we don't like. So without them, it would be a lot more difficult, shall we say? I, for one, am thankful to have them. No matter what emotion comes up, then it's just a question of reacting, how you react to it, what your thought pattern is to it. And when you can learn not to react to the negative emotions, then you find that you attract more of the positive emotions, because you're not letting the negative ones affect you. I think wouldn't say that I was had mastered anything yet, but by being aware of that, then obviously you put yourself on the right path, and I think that's what it's all about. It's just being on the right path and being aware. And
Honey says emotions can be like riding a bucking bronco. It's true. That's true. It's true. And for me, that's why I was saying that so many people in this world reach for outside substances or things. All these addictions, why do people have addictions? Because they're reaching for something to make them feel good, to make them feel other than what they really feel right now. Because their emotions are controlling them, and they don't feel great, and so. Oh, by the way, I want to share one thing about the Star Trek. You said, well, it's just, it's sci-fi. Yes, it is. But Gene Roddenberry was a visionary. And there's no doubt that there are androids in the world. And in the future, I was actually told I'm going to be an AI advocate.
Oh
Someone's
yeah.
already told me this. I'm an AI advocate, and so it's going to be interesting when I'm not going to get into a whole AI discussion right now, but it's going to be interesting as we move in that direction, as we are moving in that direction. I'm building a website right now. AI is helping me to do it. You know what I mean? Think about it. We have my Facebook calendar and my Google and my alarm. Set my alarm, Google. And that's not even. I don't even have Alexa or anything fancy. It's just my cell phone. So we really have that going on here. And also, if you think years before that, Jimmy, what about the Tin? Was it the Tin Man? Which is the one that wanted the brain? I guess I'm feeling like the one that wanted the heart, the one that wanted the heart. Tin
Yeah.
Man. That I'm thinking. I feel like he's like Data in that way. Like wanting emotions, not having emotions.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Definitely.
it's been a running thing.
Yeah. Because I mean, I suppose if you look at it, all emotion comes from the heart. That's where it all comes from, because that's what you feel. And then that goes up to the brain to be processed, so you think, to react to what you feel in your heart. But that's where it all starts. That's where you feel it. And yeah.
This is the significant place. This is the brain is a slave. The brain is a filter and a slave, and it does. But everything is everything begins in here, in the
Mm,
heart center. What do you think a gut feeling is? It's your intuition. It's all in here. It's all in here and in here. It's in the lower chakras, and it's interesting. And I don't know if I'm explaining this right. I've heard it talked about many times from different channelers, and also from what I've received. Um, but always drop things into your heart center and feel your way there. Right?
mm,
You feel if
mm,
you hear something that doesn't resonate with you, or then you just drop it into your heart center and just let it go, and let it process, because your brain will try to analyze and be critical and make all these decisions based on all the things that you've put in this brain, all the information that you've inputted, is that a word, into it in this life. You know what I'm saying? In this
mm,
incarnation, but your heart, your soul will be able to process it and then
mm.
assimilate it. And a lot of times we assimilate information on a cellular level, without. Did I even give anybody the PayPal link? That suddenly occurred to me. It's a great conversation. You talk for a while. I've been rambling a long time. Let me get that link for everybody.
I guess. Yeah. I suppose, instead of asking, if you got a situation, instead of asking yourself, what do I think about that? If you just swap one word and say, what do I feel about that?
I love that, Jimmy. Brilliant.
And then see what basically see how that feels. And then you can maybe go to see what you think about how you feel, rather than see what you think about the situation. If that makes sense. It's kind of um, like putting in another step there. But it's a very I think it's a very important step, um, because that will decide what you think, rather than you thinking first and then feeling later. You feel first and then think later. I think that makes sense. Um, but hopefully it does anyway.
Guys, I'm putting the PayPal link in the comments, and I'm going to pin the comment. I'm getting really good at this stuff, aren't I?
Mm,
All right, so now the
yeah.
comment is pinned. That is the PayPal link, and let's let them know again what it is that we're doing today, Jimmy.
Okay. We're doing healing reading combos. Megan will do a wonderful read using spirit that she gets guidance from, using cards, and I will do a healing for you. Or if you have any specific questions, or any specific areas that you would like healing, um, then we would be glad to do that. And if not, then, or if you just like a general reading or a general healing, then I will see, and Megan will see what comes through. So,
Excellent. Well said.
and yeah, well, I've learned from you. You see, so
I'm a good teacher.
you're right.
And Jody, hello, Jody, welcome. She says, "Hi, Jimmy. Where around from? I lived in Meath and Cambridge."
Oh, that's fairly near me. Just in the county. I'm in Suffolk, so just next door, sort of thing. So not too far.
She also likes your hair. I saw the comment before. I don't know where it is. Here it is. Jimmie, love your red hair. Some from Jody.
Yeah, it's not too great in this hot weather, but needs
It looks
must.
great though.
Thank you. So does yours.
We fluff before we come on camera. No. We don't fluff. I mean, I know there's a big soul connection between Jimmie and I because I feel it. But I feel like we definitely like made a decision about the hair. So like we recognize each other. I feel the same way about like with Elaine Thorpe. Like we decided that we're gonna recognize each other with a big hair. No.
I've still got a way to go to get to Elaine's volume, but
She's got an amazing head of hair. Yes, absolutely. Oh my goodness, I'm really excited. So what we're going to do again, and let me just make sure that you guys all know, and also then I'll check the PayPal link and see who's donated. So we are going to be doing some healing reading combos for free to those we are drawn to. Each one takes about 10 minutes, give or take. We're going to be here till 5, so we have like an hour and a half. We're all going to be chatting with you. If you want a guaranteed healing reading combo, and Jimmie is an amazing transformational energy healer. So while I'm sitting here and I will be tuned into spirit with all my clairs open, right? And I use the cards, a tool, as I'm divinely guided, and I express to you exactly what spirit wants you to know today. I use however many cards or words or time it takes to get the message to you that spirit wants you to know. While I'm doing this, Jimmie is is silently working on your energy. And how would you describe it, Jimmie? How you do your healings? I mean, just so everyone has an idea of what you're doing while I'm doing these readings.
I basically tune in and scan through to see where I feel needs work, for want of a better term. And then I'll send the energy or let the energy flow through me to wherever it needs to go in you, whether that be physical, mental, energetically, or whatever. And it's all about feeling, really. I'll get shown
emotions again.
things, or yeah. I'll feel things in my third. I'll see things in my third eye. I'll feel something. I'll do a scan of your ethereal body to see if there's any quick scan to see if there's anything obvious, any objects that need to be removed from past lives or anything like that. Let's see if there's if any of your chakras need specific attention. And I've also recently, thanks to Jolene, recently discovered that I have the ability to recover soul fragments that
Wow.
may lost to other people that other people may have taken, or that other people may have been hooked into someone else. So I'm currently sort of going through doing that as well. So, but I mean, it's hard to sort of, well, it's not hard, but to do it all in a short space of time, I'll do as much as I can in the time that we have for Megan to do her reading. So, yeah.
Absolutely. And again, donate an inspired amount for your healing reading combo. And there we tell you to drop it into your heart center and then donate what you feel. And the suggested donation is $25. And we will do it for any amount, more or less. More sounds good too. No, really, I mean, it's whatever it feels right to you. And again, we're gonna go through the comments, and whoever we're drawn to, we will give out a few for free. So we're gonna do this today. That's what we're gonna do today, and I'm really excited to be here and be able to share this with everyone.
I see that Melinda has made a donation.
Excellent, Melinda. Thank you very much. And let me just pull up the PayPal.
Oh, hi, Ria. Ria
Melinda, what is your name on the PayPal account, please? Let me. Hi, Rhea. She goes, Megan. Every time I say Jimmy's name now in my mind, I hear Jimmy. I do. I do. It's all because of Rhea.
Rhea's wonderful.
So did I don't see an answer yet. Melinda would like general read or career read. Okay, that'll be fine. I'm looking for. Let me move that up so I can stop looking. There we go. Melinda Rigona. Okay, it must be on the other account. Let me check. Do. Okay.
Get warmed up.
There you are. There you are, Melinda. Thank you very much for your donation. Okay. So we're going to start with Melinda. Excellent. Melinda Rigona. And let me bring her up on the screen. Move the names down. And general or career read. Move this over here. So I'm going to quiet my mind for a moment. It is hot. One thing about having big hair, it gets hot, but it's a blessing. Okay. Just grounding, visualizing the energy cord from the base of my spine going down into the center of Mother Earth, wrapping itself around a boulder, big giant boulder in the middle of the earth. It's a great grounding exercise and really fast. I know a lot of you guys want to know, what do you do to ground? And sometimes it just sounds so complicated. It's not. It's not. And then you just expand your energy out and quiet your mind, and here it comes. So here we go. Melinda Rigona. Melinda Rigona. Melinda Rigona. Okay. I'm feeling it's the 15th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and interesting. Okay, so the first card I have for you, Melinda, is the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. I feel like you're coming out of the dark and moving into the light. And let me ask Spirit if this is about career, or they're saying wherever it applies, wherever it applies. So feel your way, talking about emotions, feel your way into this reading and see where it applies. I feel like it's going to be like a blanket. It's going to cover both general and career. All right, now I feel the 14th card, which is the one right before this. So hang on, that's this card. Which card is it? I can't. There it is. Okay. So Spirit, you've got a lot going on right now. Melinda, I feel like you've been very, very focused on work, I hear getting a job. Are you looking to get a new job? I feel like you've been very, very focused, and I see like the hamster on the treadmill going and running and running and running and running, and I feel like you're just exhausting yourself. You're exhausting yourself. Spirit says we are human beings, not human doings, and they want you to take a break. Take a break. So it's a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Sometimes the cards, what they say on the card, sometimes it applies, and other times the card itself just inspires me to tell you what Spirit is saying. So right now, the card, they're just telling you to take a break. They're telling you take a break mentally. Take a break mentally. And of course, if something on the card resonates with you, it's your card. But I'm just saying, when I read and I use the cards as a tool, it's just a tool to help clarify what the divine is bringing through me for you today. Okay, so you're going through something. You're going through a transition. And Spirit wants you to trust your path. Trust your path. Trust your path. It feels like a mystery, and it feels like you have to put a lot of effort, and you. It doesn't feel like you have to. You're thinking that you have to effort it, but you don't have to effort it. That's not going to get you where you want to go. You need to take a break. Spirit's saying take a break, relax. You're moving out of the dark and into the light, and quiet your mind and trust. What did I say earlier, right? The Spirit said, if you knew that everything that you want to manifest, all the abundance of good health and love and money and everything was right here in front of you, and it's yours, but you just can't see it with your human eyes. And if you knew that you could access it and and if you were a vibrational match to it, by tuning in to the same higher emotion, would you do it? Would you pay more attention to your emotional guidance system if you knew that you would be a match? If you could just tune in to that, and that's really how it is. That's really exactly the way it is, by the way. That's not like fairy tale. That's how it is. It's all there in your vortex, as Abraham Hicks calls it. It's all there in your vortex. And when you're a vibrational match to it, it comes to you. So I feel like this is covering a lot of ground for you, Melinda. I feel like you have a lot of good things in store. I really do. And they want you to know you're not alone. You're not alone. They're saying, keepers of the earth, you're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Yeah, you're not alone. You have your spirit guide. You have your ancestors. You have a team. You have a team in spirit. Your guardian angel. They're all here to help you to. They're saying persuade. I've never heard them use that word before. Usually they use inspire. They're saying persuade today. Persuade, okay, and to move in the direction that is best suited for you. Move toward, not run from. Don't look behind. Move toward what's best for you. And that is your reading for today, Melinda. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you. It's a pleasure reading for you.
Oh. Well, I felt, Melinda, I felt like your solar plexus chakra was the one to work on. Whether it was I think it was to give you more courage, more strength, to do what you feel like you need to do. And I also sent the energy to all parts as well, but I mainly concentrated on the solar plexus. And I also saw a couple of arrows in your back, so I took them out. So I felt that they basically didn't need to be there. So I mean, what, arrows never need to be in your back, so that's why I took them out. But and I think that was it. I didn't feel anything anywhere else. I think you felt fairly clean in other parts, and I managed to retrieve some soul fragments. I sent them up to Source, to be transmuted into light, and then I return them to you.
That's beautiful, Jimmie. I love your healings. I do so much. I want to address this question. It's a great question. Layla Hill says, "How are they able to feel the energy?" And I think it's a great question. And I actually have been thinking about maybe doing like a class on doing live psychic readings. I actually went from tuning to just okay. Obviously, I've been psychic all my life, but I didn't even know it until about a year and a half ago when I set the intention and began this whole path. And I've been doing it basically live with you the whole time. And I just keep getting right. Basically, I've done this whole journey through live streams, and what I feel, and for speaking for myself, Layla, I find it very easy to just tune in, like we're talking about tuning a dial on the radio station. I just tune in. I tune in to the energy that is the person behind the name. I don't even usually see the picture. So actually, I can see yours a little bit. It's like that big, but it's not that. It's not that. It helps. A picture helps, but I don't need that. I don't need that. I can just tune into your energy, the energy that is you, and spirit brings me the information that is connected to your energy. Yeah, so that's why I use my selenite and I cleanse very often because I want to disconnect from the energy that I was connected to. And of course, first I ground my own energy so my energy doesn't get mixed up in all this. And then I clear my mind and I receive the messages for everybody. How would you describe what you do, Jimmie?
Pretty much the same, I imagine. It's just a question of feeling, being open to, and being able to interpret things. It's kind of like we all can do it. It's just a question of how can I describe it? It's hard to describe because it's more of it's a feeling, and kind of you could transmit to someone like telepathically or energetically the feeling of something. But when you come to describe a feeling, you can only use words, and it's a lot easier to it would be a lot easier to transmit the feeling rather than try and explain it. But if I had to explain it, then it would be just a question of being open, I guess, and being susceptible to everything that you feel and everything that you see in your third eye, or whether you feel it in your body. Sometimes if someone's got a problem with their knee, for example, then my knee, I'll feel it in my knee, and I know that my knee, there's nothing wrong with my knee, or any other part of the body. Sometimes I'll feel it somewhere and then I think, oh well, that's probably because I'm picking up on their energy, but yeah, and it's just a question of setting the intention to connect with them. Like Megan, I don't need a picture, just a name is sufficient, because I trust that spirit will connect me to the correct person, and because they know, because we all have our own unique energy signature, and the name itself carries a specific signature, and a specific energy that's specific to her. There may be other, for example, Layla. There's I imagine there's other Layla Hills in the world, in the universe. But there's only one Layla Hill with your specific energy signature. And so by setting the intention to connect with that, they know that it's that Layla Hill and not another Layla Hill, for example. That makes sense. So it's just a question of the more you do it, the more
Everything is energy.
Yeah, the more practice
Energy, and all energy feels different, and right.
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly.
I think you did a great job explaining it, Jimmie. And Layla is saying that I really want to get experience with this myself to truly believe it is possible. I don't know if you're in our group already, Layla, High Vibrational Mastery, the group, but I really want to invite you there because this is something that I feel that if I have enough people that are interested, I'll definitely do a class. Absolutely. And I can even show you guys how to do the how to use Be Live or whatever to broadcast, and I'll be happy to do that. It's fun for me. I'm kind of an expert at this live broadcasting thing with psychic readings now, and I've been doing it for a while. And so, yeah, if people are interested, that would be awesome. Yeah. So yeah, in the meantime, join our group. And let me go ahead and put our names back on the screen. So tell me who's next. Who is next? Now let me see if anyone else has donated. And again, we want to uh, invite you to donate an inspired amount for your own psychic reading healing combo today. So whatever it is that's going on in your life, you will be healed body, mind, and soul. Body, mind, and soul. This is how Spirit has brought Jimmie and I together to create these really powerful healing packages for you. If you were to book one of these privately, we do offer them. It's $240. So if you can get one right now for $25, that's a great idea. But whatever you want, listen. If you book a private one, you're going to get a lot more time, of course, and we're happy to do that. So let me go ahead and remove that from the screen and see what we're doing over here. And make sure that if you donate, let us know in the comments that you have donated. Okay. All right. All right. And then we're going to do some readings, from me reading healing combos for some people that we are drawn to as well. I'm very, very drawn today to do a healing reading combo for Honey Thorn. Does that resonate with you, Jimmie?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay, let me bring Honey. Are you okay with that, Honey? Honey is a wonderful donator to contributor to this channel. She follows our work. She's here for all the time, for all of our live streams, even when it's like the middle of the night in England. And I'm just so grateful for Honey, and I feel very, very drawn. Hi, Deb Stratton. I'm so glad you're here too. Yay, Deb. I love you. You're awesome. Okay. So I really feel drawn to read for Honey right now. And Layla, you know what, my dear? Go ahead and join our group. We'll talk more for sure. All right, dear? All right, because I appreciate your time and answering my question. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Shar says, Megan is an amazing intuitive, is so accurate, it is mind-blowing, and Jimmie is such a powerful healer. I was so in awe the last session I received from them both. Our pleasure. Our pleasure. Okay. So Honey says like a fingerprint. That's a good way to say it. Yeah, I like that.
That's good, yeah. It's all unique, yeah.
Well, Honey gave me, oh, there she goes. Okay, I was going to say she gave me permission to go into her Akashic Records. So I was going to say, I'm assuming that it's fine right now too, but she's saying I'm okay. You're okay, meaning you don't want it? Or you're okay, it's okay to do it? Oh, maybe she doesn't want it today. That's possible too. Hang on a minute. Okay. Our Honey is so deserving of this. I agree with you. I fully agree with you. But I don't want to give it, we can't do it if she doesn't want it. So. All right. In the meantime, while we're getting an okay from Honey, because I'm not clear on what I'm okay means. Sometimes Honey is like one of those people that like, oh, no, don't do for me, do for somebody else. And I love you. You know what I mean? You're awesome. But you deserve, and whoever we're drawn to, right? But not if you don't want it. So she goes, do it. All right. Cool. Jimmie, here we go. Woo-hoo.
Do it.
Do it. Yeah, I love that. Reminded me when I was in camp as a child. We're like, food waiter, food waiter. Weird memory that just popped in, but yeah, do it. All right. No pressure here. All right. Here we go. It's easy for me to tap into your energy. I'm familiar with your energy now, which is fun. And you know what? I know what you want. Hang on a second. It just jumped out. Playfulness, just for fun. Just for fun. Just for fun. Let me see what Spirit wants to give me. Okay. I'm asking Spirit how Honey and Tina know each other in past lives. So they're showing me. I'm going into the Akash for Honey. That's something I said I would do, and now's the time. So I'm seeing like let me see. Let me clear. Let me get a clearer picture of what I'm seeing, Spirit. I see slavery. I see slavery. I see people pulling a cart, very heavy, very heavy. Um, Egypt. I feel this is in Egypt. Hang on, let me see. Okay, new scene, new scene. I see a person climbing a palm tree to get coconuts. Sometimes I have to release an image that I'm seeing and just start with a blank slate because it stops and it doesn't go anywhere. That's what happened there. So I'm now they're just showing me that. So I feel, and that's honey. I feel honey has climbed to the top of this palm tree. You're on an island. You're on an island. It's beautiful. I see beautiful blue seas and beautiful skies, honey, and there's somebody down below on the island. You're a man. You're a guy in this life. You're a guy in this life. You have scaled a palm tree. Nice tall palm tree. Very athletic you are. And then on the ground, on the ground, on the island, is a woman. See, the woman is Shar. The woman isn't Tina. The woman is Shar. Tina is part of your tribe in this life. Tina is part of your tribe. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm seeing in here. A tribal leader. You're saying a tribal leader. Tina's a tribal leader. I feel like this is like an indigenous culture. I see paint, like face paint, like dark skin, straight dark hair. And I feel Tina's energy as a tribal leader. She's very intuitive, very in this life, very psychic. Um, you're a young man scaling trees and excited and exuberant, and Tina's kind of like a hard ass, excuse my language, kind of like a, because she's like the leader, or I don't know if she's a spiritual leader or the leader of the spiritual leader. Yeah. So she doesn't smile much. She doesn't smile much. She's a he in this life, and she doesn't smile much. And you're a young guy scaling trees and then but you want to impress the woman below, and that's Shar. You want to impress her, she's young too, and yeah, this is on an island. Mexico? Are there islands in Mexico? I don't know, but it's that's the feeling that I'm getting. I don't know if it's actually Mexico or not. Let me see what else they're showing. That's the word they gave me though. That's the name they gave me. So if they gave that to me, I guess that's what it is. Okay. Well, let's see. Now they're telling me to pull a card. He's laughing. Ooh. Look at that. Got 2 cards for you, honey. Transformation and birthing a new age. Let me take a and look at this. What was the first thing I said was Egypt? Look at what we're looking at. Egyptian. Yeah, you were both there, but it wasn't under the best circumstances. It wasn't but a lot of hard work carrying huge boulders and stuff like that. Tina's quite the taskmaster in other lives. But yeah, that's what I've got for you guys today. Oh, I hope you enjoyed that. That was pretty awesome. Thank you for allowing me to do that today.
All done.
Awesome.
How about with honey. I felt the throat. Needed some encouragement, shall we say? Yeah. So I worked on that. Also saw a flower. It was kind of, I'm not sure if it was a daisy or something like that. In her root chakra. So I kind of take from that she's very connected to Mother Nature and the flowers, and that they, she has a way with them, shall we say? So that was nice, and be around them, because they respond to her, so to speak. So
Beautiful. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Were you?
Oh, no, sorry, I was finished anyway.
Okay. Jimmie and I are an awesome team. I love it because I'm like really high energy, and he's like very calm, and so but we're both high vibrational, right? But he's very calm and soothing to the soul. Like I just float away on his voice, and then I'm like, yeah, we got this, and then together. I think we're an amazing team. I really do. I love working with Jimmie so much. And we do this every single Tuesday now. I'm really excited. Really excited. So yeah, guys, again, if you want to go ahead and receive your own amazing healing reading combo today, donate an inspired amount to the PayPal link that is pinned in the comments. And yeah, let us know. Because we want to do this for you today. I feel like there's two people right now that really would benefit from. I don't want to use the word need, but would need this. Would very much benefit from that. So if you're like on the fence and you're like, well, should I do this? Should I do this? This is definitely something you would want to do. Yep. Okay. In the meantime, do you want to see who you're drawn to, Jimmie?
Look.
I hope you enjoyed that, honey. She goes, I hate heights. Well, you might have fallen down from the palm tree eventually. I don't know, but you were just scaling it like nobody's business. Whoop. Look, I got the coconut for you. And she's like on the ground like, ooh. She said, Jonathan mentioned Egypt in the reading I had. I saw that. What did he tell you what you were doing there? Because, yeah, you were there. Mm-hmm. Jonathan, we love Jonathan.
Let me just check they're still here. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Where you're drawn to.
I'm drawn to Pooja.
Okay, let me. How do I spell her name?
Hold on.
Excuse me.
Where is it? Pooja.
Let me look for the name, and I will pull it up on the screen. Let me. Okay.
Just seeing if they're still here.
Yeah, they have to be here. So let's call their name and make sure and double check and make sure they're here. Pooja. Okay, I see. First time here. Now, Pooja, are you still here, my dear? And thank you. She said first time. Let us know. Just say here, and I'll pull that right up on the screen.
Hi, Jeannie.
She said I only touched on it. He only touched on the Egyptian thing. Yeah, I understand. She said, honey, Sharon says I would have been holding the palm tree for you, honey. Oh, it was a very sturdy palm tree that I was looking at, but you were definitely waiting below. But I'm sure you were holding the palm tree. Yes. Let's see if Diane. Oh my gosh, Diane is here. Hey, Diane. Ooh, she goes, hello to both of you. Just got home and saw this live feed. I will have to review this session and see what I have missed. I'm so glad to see you. Diane and I are going to the symphony on Saturday. Yes, I love it. I love Diane's my amazing friend, like my soul friend. Like, oh my gosh, I adore her like with all my heart and soul, right? And so we have these symphonic adventures. Was it last year or the year before? We went like to the whole season of the Space Coast Symphony Orchestra, and now we're going to go again. And we don't go all the time now, but we go sometimes. And so we're going on another symphonic adventure this coming Saturday. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Oh, nice.
Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see. Let's see. All right. I don't think Pooja's here because I haven't seen her say anything for a few minutes, and that's okay. Or that it wasn't meant to be.
I'll in that case, I'll go with Jody Luth.
Okay. Jody, here she is. Jody is here. Jody who likes Jimmy's red hair.
Oh yeah.
He's like, oh yeah. All right. Okay, so Jody, you are next, my dear. You are next. I'm gonna move the names off the screen so we have some space here. We're doing again, everyone. We are doing the healing reading combos today, where transformational sound and energy healer Jimmie Davey tunes into your energy and he heals. I'm doing a poor job explaining what he does, but he explained it earlier how he goes into your energy and he heals you physically, right? And what I do is I tune into spirit and I bring through all the messages that you need. So we are healing you body, mind, and soul. So spirit's working through both of us to bring you a complete energy healing package today. Yeah. And we love doing this. We do this every Tuesday now, guys. Yeah. Okay, Jody. Here we go. Diane was actually my very first soul family that I connected with in this life. In a positive way. Yeah.
Cool.
It's amazing when you meet your soul family, you know? Right, Jimmy with the big hair? Soul family, Jimmy?
Certainly is.
I love him. He's awesome. All right, let's see. Here we go. Jody. Let's see. I want to address that question, Layla, but I'll do it after. Yeah. All right, Jody. Ouch. I might need a healing myself. It's not mine. It's not mine. I'm recognizing that. I'm thinking I have a pain in my neck. No, you do have a pain in your neck. That's why I'm feeling it. That's what it is. And I want you guys to know something. This is important for me to tell you. A lot of times as empaths, what we don't realize is that when we have a pain or something that just comes on suddenly and we think it's our own, it's not. You're very likely picking up somebody else's emotion or physical pain or something like that. So always recognize, ask spirit to take it away. Say, this isn't mine, take it away. And you'll see if the thing goes away, it wasn't yours to begin with. You know, sometimes people want to go to doctors and taking all kinds of medications to get rid of something that isn't even theirs. It's just they're picking it up with somebody else's energy. Okay. Jody. They're saying, don't put the cart before the horse. Don't put the cart before the horse. I'm not sure what that pertains to right now. And I'm feeling pain right here in my neck. She goes, yes, a neck pain for a week. See what I mean? Right there. I'm feeling it right there. I'm like, ow, that hurts. Ow. Now my neck just cracked. Thanks a bunch, Jody. Just kidding. I'm kidding. All right, yeah. So that's definitely all right. They said no, put the cart before the horse, and they're telling me to this cart. I'm in the middle, literally in the middle of the deck. Just want to show you. I'm in the middle of the deck, and I pulled the card, and the card that I just pulled is the same card that we just saw a few minutes ago. Birthing a new age, birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. I feel for you, Jody, this is about change. This is about change. You are, they're showing me a seedling. Spirit is showing me like a seedling growing from under the earth and like bursting forth with life, all green and young and fertile in the soil, in the fertile soil and coming up. And that's what they're showing me here. And I feel like this is you. This is you now. You're starting your journey. I feel like you're starting your journey. You're waking up. You're waking up and you're fresh and you're new and you're ready. You're ready. You're ready. And the spirit is showing me that that it's time for you to be watered, like you're the seed again with the seedling, right? And water. The water is the information, is the energy, is the channel transmissions, are the things to feed your soul, the things that will nourish your soul. Elevate your consciousness, higher mind. They're saying higher mind. The transformation card just came up for you too, by the way. Transformation. Again, you're going through a transformation. Let me see. And they want you to know, oh, that's interesting. All right, so you're one of the original light workers. Jody, you've been here before. You've been here, well, most of us, all of us who are here now are old souls and we have been here before. But they specifically want to talk to you, Jody, saying that you've been here before. You've done this before. You are waking up. You are remembering. You are remembering what it is that you've forgotten. Because as we incarnate here, we come in with these physical minds and we have these filters that are meant to make us forget. And they do so very well, these brains, as they're programmed by our parents and the people in our childhood, the teachers and the friends. And then we have to clear out those filtered messages, those filtered beliefs we have to unlearn. They're saying unlearn in order to relearn, in order to learn the true nature of reality. And so you're remembering. So you have to unlearn in order to remember. And that's where you are now, because you've been here before. You've done this before. You are an old soul. Again, in 2020, it's all coming together. Soul Tribe, Intuitive Hits. This is suggesting that you join our group, High Vibrational Mastery, the group. And again, this is 2020. Whenever I see this card, I feel very strongly this is about 2020. This is about you're waking up now. There's a seedling coming to the earth. You're waking up now, and you're moving toward the Great Gathering. The Great Gathering is, so here you are with your Soul Tribe, and 2020 is going to be a significant year for all of us and for you in particular. It's definitely got a lot of transition and things to look forward to. So enjoy that. She said, is there still time? I am a click away at PayPal. Yes, Anna, absolutely. Yep, there is still time, my dear. So go right ahead. Go right ahead. Yeah, if you donate, we're not going to end the live stream while you've donated. But yes, good. But we do let you know ahead of time. Anyway, so that's what I have for you today, Jody. Thank you very much for allowing us to read for you. She said, okay, done. Excellent. Okay, let me check. Must be the other account. I have
to. For Jody, I immediately felt really heavy, like there was a tremendous weight on her. So I tuned in and I felt that she had some sort of. The only thing I can compare it to is like a water carrier thing with the wood across the shoulders and the buckets on either side.
Oh my gosh, I know just what you're seeing. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I felt like that's been weighing her down. It's been on her energetic, her ethereal body. And so I took that off, and that might have connotations with her neck pain as well. So but I felt a lot lighter once I'd taken it off. And I also felt like working on her sacral chakra because of her creativity. Could do with a bit of a boost and some help. So I sent a lot of energy to her sacral as well as other parts, but mainly her sacral. I think you said something in your reading about creativity or something like that. Um, um,
I feel it. The neck thing with the thing, I can totally, because it still hurts right now, but it's feeling a lot better. So thank you from me too, from Jody and I both for that healing. I feel better already. I'm going to go to the water, the refrigerator, and grab some more club soda. I'll be right back. Anna is up next. Thank you for your generous
I'll be
donation, Anna. All right, and you are next, and we will be right back. So
I'll be
excuse
back in a
us.
minute as well.
All right. Oh, look at that face. What a sweet puppy. Oh, my dogs are so cute. Oh my god, I love them. Oh, what the window. Be right back, everybody. What is the Claire when you smell Claire olfactory? Because it's happening to me now. I've smelled something musty, and then now I'm smelling like baking or cooking. something more pleasant, interesting. Let's see. Jody says, "Thank you very much," and she said, "Yes, Jimmie, I've been greatly burdened with loss since my Irish-born husband Billy died 10 years ago. I'm sorry for that." She said, "But yes, Megan, I'm trying to change my life and move towards the future. I'm changing careers from being a nurse to a social worker." Excellent. She said, "Thank you so much, and God bless you both." You are so welcome. I'm very, very glad that resonated with you. Okay. And okay, next up, let's see. And it says, "The readings have been awesome. I arrived late, so happy that I made it to witness for the very first time. Love and hugs." Oh, I'm so glad that you're here, Anna. I'm so glad that you're here. This is awesome. So Anna has donated. Oh, Layla says that would be my cake. You know, it smells like cake. Could be. It could be. All right. Did you enjoy your break, Jimmie?
Yes, it's lovely. Thank you.
Me too. I got club soda and lipstick.
You did. Honey said that you'll be back first, and she was right.
Oh, did she say that? Oh, that's what she was saying. I was right. I understand. I love it. Okay. I feel very drawn to the stone right now. Let me take our names off because otherwise it's just too many words on the screen and it covers up part of our face. Here we go. So Anna, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Gyangi?
D'Amato.
That's a cool name.
Mm.
Well, I can sit here and try to do it, or I can just read for you. And I think I'll go with the reading part. But I'd love to know how to pronounce it. Any thoughts, Jimmie? Can you pronounce her name?
Well, I can, but
Go right ahead.
whether it'll be correct or not, I don't know. But, Anna Giongi Demota, but that's kind of
That could be right. Did we get it right? She says it's Hungarian. Are we close, Anna? Did either one of us? Giongi, that? Yeah. That could be it. Here we go. It just helps us to tune into your name, your energy. But I mean, it's fun. It's fun, but it helps us to tune in more anyway because we're focusing more on you. So that's how I see that. I like names. I've always enjoyed that. And names do hold energy.
Domotor. Domotor.
Still recovering from that neck thing. Domator. Either a Domotor or Domator.
Domotor.
Domator. Thank you, Anna.
Got it.
I recognize your energy, Anna. I think did I read for you last night? I've read for you before. Yeah. Beautiful energy. She said yes. Yay. Okay. Okay. I love connecting with spirit. I just feel so expanded and warm, and I just love connecting with their energy. So this card, oh, look at this. Awakening. Hang on, let me do it this way. Awakening. Anna, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Going through spiritual awakening right now. This is a very powerful. I'm waiting for another card. Spirit, which card? The card on my right hand. No way. Again, I'm in the middle of the deck. Birthing a new age. Here it is for you as well. Birthing a new age. So, Anna, you're going through an awakening. You're going through an awakening. All right, a spiritual awakening. And here again, birthing the new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. You are part of. You are part of they're saying the dream team. The dream team, how we are dreaming this into being. We are creating. Everything that ever existed was imagined before it was created. So when people say, well, it's just your imagination. It's it's actually it's invalidating the most important thing, because when you imagine it, you can create it. And so therefore this is coming together. I'm feeling that what we are all creating as the dream team, as this new energy moving forth into the new age. I'm seeing 2025. So 2020, I'm saying 2025 is coming up significantly right now. So that's specifically for you. I'm seeing 2025. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Left hand. Interesting. Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. And again, right in alignment with birthing a new age. And Lemuria. Lemuria was around prior to Atlantis. It predates Atlantis. Predates Atlantis. And the beautiful parts of Lemuria are things that we're bringing back. We are recreating now in this new age. In this new age. And again, they're showing me 2025. This is all about your awakening. This is a very powerful spiritual. Megan, you all right? Sorry, my dog was talking. Very powerful thing that's going on for you right now. A powerful thing. It's a powerful thing. It's a powerful awakening. It's a powerful awakening and you're playing a significant part in all that's going on. Yeah. She says, yes, I'm doing a lot of, let me see what she's saying. I'm doing a lot of work on myself while supporting my dad and hubby. I feel it. I feel it. What you're going through is not going through. That makes it sound like something's happening to you. What you are creating, causing yourself to grow and manifest. They're saying grow and manifest. You are uplifting humanity, uplifting yourself and your father, your husband. Yep. Oh my gosh. I love how cards just come back again. And they want you to remember to play just for fun. Enjoy yourself as well. I know you have a lot of stuff going on, a lot of heavy things right? But they want you to remember that playfulness is really significant. It's coming up very significantly. And when we have a light heart and clear our mind and we go by those, we feel those high emotions and we are attracted and drawn in that way, then that helps to inspire, helps to open us up to all that spirit wants to share. And I feel with you, they want to share a lot. Mm-hmm. So they're suggesting that you play. Yeah. And have some fun. There's a lot of amazing things that are happening in the world right now and in the universe, and we are right on the forefront of this. And yeah, you're playing a big part. Yeah, so have some fun. I hope that resonates with you, Anna. Thank you for letting me read for you today. Thank you for your generous donation. Mm-hmm.
Right, sorry, that was an intense one. I felt the heart chakra for Anna, and I saw an eagle or a hawk. I can't remember. I'm not sure which. May have been both. And I got that to mean that she was seeing things from a highest perspective, insofar as herself and view and like you say on the awakening journey, you learn to feel from the heart, love yourself more, and I got the feeling that the hawk signified that she was doing that. She was seeing things from a higher perspective rather than sort of at ground level where you can only see certain things, but from up there you can see everything. And I also felt that she had some sort of mark, some sort of head covering on, and also a kind of a shawl or some sort of
It's like a veil or
shoe.
something.
Yeah, something like that. And so I took those off so that she can, so now she feels like she can become who she is destined to be, um, rather than keeping herself hidden. She's now showing herself more and feeling that she can be more of who she is and who she feels. Um, and yeah, that was the feeling I got from that one.
It was awesome. I just saw the veil when you said it. It was like thick. It was thick,
There was
and
something, and there was she had some sort of cloak or some sort of I don't know what it was really. It was just some sort of kind of the the first thing, the thing that sort of popped into my head first was like, when you were kids, or even when you were adults, and you pretend to be ghosts and you put sheets over you and sort of whatever,
yes,
something like that. But they were two separate. They were the one just covering the head and one covering the body. But yeah, that kind of reminded me a bit of that. So
awesome. And she's saying yes, so true, Jimmy. Thank you. Awesome, 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 awesome.
and
All right, let me just remind you guys, we're still here for another little while, and move my fan again. So yes, so while we're here, we are doing healing reading combos for those we are drawn to. We are also, of course, doing the healing reading combos for all of you who donate. An inspired donation of any amount, suggested donation is $25, and we are looking forward to reading for you. So if you're drawn, hang on, let me see what Anna just said. She goes, yes, starting to feel safe to show myself more. Love that. I have a huge, generous heart. You do. I can feel your beautiful heart there.
yeah,
Excellent.
I feel that definitely.
Thank you so much. Such a pleasure to read for you. And let's see. Honey says, Megan, can I pull 2 cards for you tonight? Well, we did this a while ago and it was quite accurate. And Honey hasn't asked me that for a while, so you must be drawn. So I'm going to have to say yes, if that's okay with Jimmy.
Of course it is.
All right, I'm going to say yes. So let's go ahead. Let's try this. Let's see how that goes. You must be drawn to do it, honey. So tell me what the numbers are. What she does is she gives me a number, and I count that number card from each deck. I guess you want one from each deck. Hello, Brittany. Welcome. Hello, Francis. Hello, Christina.
Francis.
So glad that you're all here. This is awesome. Make sure that you let us know. And Layla was saying it's my Nan's cake, not long baked. And I'll tell her that's amazing stuff is smelling across the world. Indeed, it is. That smells delicious. And it smells like home too. Like not the home that I grew up in. My mother didn't really bake, but it smells like it feels like home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it smells well. I know what you mean. Yeah, sort of. Yeah, there's just a scent, isn't there? There's just a smell that sort of reminds you of something from home.
Yes, exactly. If you've donated, please let us know because you'll come before my reading. All right. But if Honey is there and you want to tell me what numbers, I will pull those 2 cards and see what Spirit has in store for me. All right. Let's see.
10 from the right, 7 from the left.
10 from the right. My right. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2. Hang on. Let me move the camera. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Interesting. Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? And 7 from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Imagination. Anywhere I want to go. Where am I being called to journey to? Anywhere. Absolutely anywhere. Spirit is saying the sky is the limit. The sky is the limit. There is no end. There is no cap. It's a glass ceiling. I can go as far as I want to go. My gift is just keep growing exponentially. and I can move forward. Jonathan said the other night during the intimate gathering too that I will be traveling. I feel this as well. I feel this as well.
Mm.
I wonder like who's gonna be watching my dog. So that would have to be like Diane, because I wouldn't trust my furry angels with this anybody. But anyway, but yes, I'm definitely feeling that that's a limiting belief in my head there. I've got to trust that spirit will take care of that too, and so I do. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling. That's exactly what I'm feeling about this profoundly. Spirit is reminding me that I can go anywhere I want, including where with the growth of my channel and all the work that I'm doing, and where do I want to go, because it's all the sky is the limit. I could just imagine it, just like we were talking about before with the imagination, and create it. Oh, that was a great reading. Thank you, honey.
Beautiful, honey.
I love that.
And
Wonderful.
well interpreted, Megan.
Thank you. Did you pick up anything, Jimmie?
Same really. Just that you're not restricted to anything. You can pretty much do anything you like. As we all can, really. To be honest, I think that was a sort of a group reading as well, actually.
Yes.
Good message.
Good one, Jimmie. That's exactly what that was. That was indeed a group reading. It was. I was focusing on my own, and I don't usually. It's interesting, but I don't often read for myself in that way specifically. I'm always like on camera when I'm doing it, but that was very interesting. That was cool. So thank you for that. Thank you for that. All right. Again, let us know if you donate. We have a few more minutes left. In the meantime, let's see. Aloha, Francis. Aloha. You must be in Hawaii. Christina says, I'm battling cancer again. I am sorry to hear that, Christina. I went through that a few years ago. And I'm doing healing, Jimmie?
Yeah, I'll certainly give Christina a healing.
I got to tell you one thing that I know is really important, Christina. Focus on your wellness and not your illness. And I know firsthand how difficult that can be when you have a diagnosis like cancer. I've been there. I had stage 4 lymphoma. That's what I was diagnosed with. And I had chemo and all that. But I got to tell you, the way that I healed myself was focusing on my wellness. Yeah. Which is like counterintuitive if you go by the way that doctors want you to constantly focus on it and then keep coming back for more tests and worry a little bit more about this or that, or, have your. And I'm not telling you what to do, okay? But I'm just saying for me, what I did, I just, after the 6th chemo, and they said, take a break and then you'll go on maintenance. I said, no, I won't. And for me, not for you, for me, that's what worked for. I would never give you medical advice, but I'm going to give you a reading. Yeah.
I mean, what better person to speak to with regards to battling cancer than someone who's beaten it and done it through their own willpower.
Something else as well. Sherry Collins, a good friend of ours, who is actually doing a cancer study right now. She's a Reiki healer, right? She's a Reiki master, and she is doing a Reiki study. And if you want to message me afterwards, I will give you her information and connect you with her. It's free. So like 5 Reiki masters, they all focus on the person with the cancer. Yeah, definitely. This is meant to be. We're meant to reach out today.
I'm going to be helping with that as well.
You are? Jimmie, that's awesome. Oh my gosh. Wow, what a powerful group that's going to be, huh? Woof. They included Jimmie. Forget about it. Wow. Do you know the other healers? I only know Sherry. I don't know who else is partaking.
I don't know them personally. I'm already a member of the group, the messenger group, and been keeping sort of. Sherry invited me, and very kindly asked me to join, and didn't feel right when she asked me originally, but now I feel it's the right time, and so I've been sort of keeping up to date with what's been going on and what they've been doing. It's just amazing. It's just totally unbelievable.
Wow.
But it's believable. But I do believe, I say unbelievable, but it's totally believable as well, because when you know what's possible, you believe, I can totally believe it's possible. Um,
Talk about Christina being in the right place at the right time today, huh?
yeah.
There you go. Girl, you got this. You got this. Oh my gosh. The universe is all on your side here saying, here's one resource after another, after another, after another. Yep. All right. So here we go, Christina. This is your healing reading today. I should put a video on YouTube about things that I did, like eliminated all the toxic products in the house and went organic and stuff like that. Just different things that helped me to feel, to know. Because everything is energy. Everything is energy. And if you feel that and you believe that you're healed, you're going to be healed. But I also used all these different, like fresh garlic and, things that I believed would help to heal me. Juicing every morning. I threw in like everything I could possibly throw in the blender that was healthy. Yeah. Taste didn't matter. I just wanted to get the nutrients in my body. And it worked. Yeah, it worked. And at the time, I didn't know a single healer. I didn't know how to heal. Now I'm a Reiki. I'm not a master, but I don't know what you call it. And I'm a level 1 Reiki. But I wasn't at the time. But I recognized that energy, that everything is energy. And I would go on YouTube, and Jimmie will relate to this. I would pull up binaural beats and the isochronic tones, and I would whatever resonated with, it was my spleen area, and whenever resonated there, and I could feel the vibration, and I would let that just like come into my body, all the vibrations from my subwoofer on my speakers. And I'm feeling drawn to tell you this. I don't usually talk about it, but I'm feeling very drawn to tell you this. So. Oh, and another thing, I would tell my spleen, because again, it was lymphoma, but it was focused in my spleen. My spleen was enlarged to the size of like an alien baby. And I would say, I love you, Spleeny. I love you. And that's really important, that you love yourself. Love yourself. Don't act like this cancer is a horrible, evil thing. That's a terrible, because the more the negative energy is going to be into your body. You know what I'm saying? You need to focus on, I love you, body. I love you. Healthy breasts, healthy ears. Oh, whatever it is, just love yourself and send yourself that love. And you know what else? This is important too. I don't even know if I need cards. Infuse your water, right? Your water, and try not to drink sugar. I don't like to tell anybody what to do, but really, sugar really just feeds cancer. Try not to eat sugar if you can avoid it. So, like your water or club soda or whatever, say, I love you. You are beautiful. You are healthy. You are so healthy. And drink that. I also still have it to this day. I have a whiteboard on my refrigerator. I am healthy. I live in abundance. I have a healthy life, whatever, all these different affirmations. I leave them on my refrigerator for years now. And now I have 2 whiteboards, because after you achieve everything that you wanted to achieve, you may need a new whiteboard, So, yeah, some cards too. She said, oh, wow, Megan. Oh, yeah, it was when you're diagnosed with cancer, it's a real mind trip. It is. It was an event, and I was scared. I was alone, but I grew. Oh my gosh, I knew, and I know it for you too, Christina. I know that this is happening for a reason. That they're saying you will get past this. You will bypass. Is that the word, Spirit? They're saying, yeah, you will bypass. You'll spiritual bypass. Not really sure what that means. That's what they're telling me. Spiritual bypass. You're going to get through this. You're going to work through this. And from this will come your evolution, your soul's evolution, Christina. You are going to grow exponentially from this experience, and you're going to be able to help others. I see that. I feel you as a healer. Are you a healer now? Hello, Brittany. Welcome back. I feel this is something significant for you. I see you as a healer. I feel your energy as a healer, Brittany. I feel you're going to be receiving healing energy right now, and you are receiving healing energy, but they're also saying oh my gosh, look at this. Okay. And so they're also saying, break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing. How do you like that? Healing and rewriting the future. This is telling me that what you're living through right now has to do with your past, and they're saying past lives. The woman that I'm going to connect you with, Sherry Collins, the one that Jimmie is in that group of healers doing that cancer study where they're doing energy healing for free for cancer patients. She does the Akashic Records. She teaches a course. I'm taking the course right now, actually, so I know I do the Akashic Records myself. But but I'm seeing for you the connection to the past, and so she does cord cutting, and you probably might go through something like that in this study. If they accept you in the study, and I feel like they probably will, then yeah, I feel like they will. And then this is something that's going to happen. They're going to definitely break some chains, rewrite your past. They're going to go into she's going to go into the Akash. Hope she agrees with that. But I see what I see. I see her going into the Akash and rewriting certain things that happened to you. Which is why you're suffering, you're struggling with this now, but it's manifested itself now into this time space reality as this cancer. But it's something that's you're carrying it like a bag of, like a sack of like, I see like a big red sack of trouble. You're carrying it with you from another life. But I really strongly feel that you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. This is going to be an ordeal. It will involve some drama, they're saying. But it's going to be exciting, and they're saying it's evolutionary. Is that even a word, evolutionary? That's what they're saying, evolutionary. It's your evolution. So thank you for allowing us to read for you and to heal you today as well.
I felt like working on Christina's solar plexus chakra, just to help sort of get the initial, because the solar plexus, the yellow ray energy center is to do with the physical body. So I sent a lot of healing energy to that, and then I'll let it dissipate to wherever it needs to go from there. But I mainly just concentrated on that, really, and so I hope that helps, Christina.
Excellent. And make sure to reach out to Jimmie or myself regarding Sherry Collins, and we'll connect you. Okay?
Yeah, I've been a member of the group, but I haven't actually done anything with the group yet. But what the group has done so far has been absolutely, like I said, it's been amazing. But I haven't actually done anything with them yet. I'm going to start, just because I feel that now is the time. So, awesome. But yeah, they're an amazing group of people who have done some wonderful things.
That's the truth. Yeah, we are an amazing group of people, and we know amazing people because we are soul family, and I love us, all of us. Don't you? I do. I love all of you. We are just an amazing tribe. We are soul tribe. We are soul tribe, my friends. Soul tribe. We have time for one more. If you want to donate for your own healing reading combo, again, you can donate an inspired donation of any amount. Suggested donation is $25. All donations are accepted, and you will receive a healing reading today. And again, that reading consists of everything Spirit wants you to know at this moment. So there's not a limit on how many cards or words I'm going to give you. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know, and Jimmie's going to do exactly what needs to be done to heal you at this moment. So you'll be healed body, mind, and soul. Body, mind, and soul. Hello, Kite. I love your name. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it looks like Kite, which reminds me of Rhea saying Jimmie.
Okay.
I love your name. I think you said first you're from Singapore. I think I saw that a few minutes ago.
Yeah, Singapore.
Welcome from all over the world. And we love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining us. And this is awesome. Well, we have a few minutes left. I'm going to leave this to you, Jimmie. Let me see. Yeah, what do you think? Do we do Do one more?
Yeah, do a quick one. Yeah, why not? Well, not. I don't mean a quick one, but
I
a
know
normal.
exactly what you mean. We have 7 minutes. We have 7 minutes. All right. How does that? Does that feel right?
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Kitay from Singapore. Kitay. Kitay Cower. What's a cool name? Cool Kitay Cower. And if I'm mispronouncing it, forgive me. I do my best. And that's all. That's the best anybody can do is their best.
Mm. True.
All right. So Kitay is about to get a healing reading combo.
You said it right, so well done.
I did?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. I love that. Cool. Francis said, I'm really grateful to have been present to sit on in this live. It was beautiful watching this pure connection. Thank you. Thank you. Join us every Tuesday. Every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Sorry, I dropped my wrist thing. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do this every Tuesday, Jimmie and I, and it's just so powerful. It's just so powerful. So whenever you want to tune in and do this, and if anybody wants to book a private healing reading combo with Jimmie and I, we could probably do a 30-minute too. So it's $240 for an hour. I guess it would be half of that for a half hour. But welcome to do that. You're welcome to do that, and we will connect with you. We will make that happen for you. We will make that private reading healing combo happen for you as well. All right. Oh, ready. Okay, Kitay. Here we go with Kitay. Love that name, Kitay. That's also another law of attraction synchronicity for me because my awesome friend and our admin, Lori, right? She wrote something the other day on Facebook about cats, and she was saying a kitay has to kitay or something like that, not spelled the way of your name, but it was like Kitteh, a kitay, like a kitay cat. And so
Yeah.
and it resonated with me, and I was just saying it this morning. I was walking around talking to my kitay cats. I'm like, you are a kitay cat. And here we are.
It was destined for Kitay to come on.
Absolutely. We have energy centers on our backs as well. We're all so people always talk about the chakras and the main energy centers, but we have more than that. Mm-hmm. Sometimes people feel like they have wings. I feel that very often. You can actually feel it in the back of the shoulder blades. Like, have you ever felt that? Hello, Courtney. Welcome. All right. Focusing on Kitay Cower. Spirit's saying it's a small world after all. They're doing like the Disney song. It's a small world after all. They're saying it's a small world after all. I feel like you have a really big spirit guide. Your spirit guide feels big. Like big and big masculine energy, your spirit guide. I feel like you're small, but your spirit guide is big. What's up, Trixie? Megan and Trixie, no chasing. Come on, everybody, be good. It's almost, oh yes, I know it's dinner time, sweetheart. You have to wait for 5 minutes. 5 minutes and you eat dinner, okay, love? I know, I love you too. You want to say hello? No, I don't. Oh, I love you so much. Dinner time in 5 minutes, baby. 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. Okay, so both these cards. Okay, good. Ooh, look at this. First card that came up for you is Starseed. Starseed, what lights you up, Kitay? What lights you up? And then look at this, the Age of Light. The Age of Light, it says you've been training for this for lifetimes. For lifetimes. Yeah, you're an old soul. Your spirit guide is a powerful, big being with a lot of energy, a lot of energy. I feel like it's, I've never felt that before. It's very interesting. A lot of energy, and I'm feeling it right here. Ooh. Like overpowering, but it's very positive, and very motivated for you to move forward, for you to go forth on your path, because you've done this before. You've been here. You've been connected with this, your spirit guide before in other lives, and you planned this. They're saying you planned this to make an impact. They're saying make an impact in your now reality, and they're telling you to belonging. Find your pack, Kite. Find your pack. Your soul family is here. They're here. I'm drawn to invite you to join High Vibrational Mastery, the group, if you're not already in our group, to find your pack. Find your pack, because your soul family is here. Your spirit guide is with you. Very, very strong. And I've never felt this before. The guidance is very directed. It is very Amin. Amin is a name that I'm getting. I don't know if I'll leave that with you. But he is a large looming presence, and he is guiding you strongly. He's not like laid back. He's not laid back and letting you do your thing. He's really a very like maneuvering. Is that a word? I mean, I know it's a word, but is that what you mean? What do you mean? He's letting you things do your own way, because we always have free will, but his guidance is very exacting. He's saying exacting, and you just need to remain in the receiving mode. So raise your vibration, right? And remain in the receiving mode, and then you will continue to, I know, fine, almost 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'm saying goodbye now. I promise. Dinner. I'm a little late with dinner today. Normally we have it at 4. It's 5 right now, so she's hungry. I know, boo-boo. I didn't forget you. Yeah, so definitely he just wants you to know that he is there to guide you every step of the way. That's what he wants you to know. I'm here to guide you every step of the way. You just need to make yourself available to me by opening your crown chakra and allowing me to move, to channel through you, I feel like, are you a channeler? Or you could be, because this is a very, very powerful guide she goes, wow, that's got to be synchronicity. Kite cats. I know it is. And look at that. Right now we have 177 comments, and 177 or 717, any combination thereof, is a synchronicity from the universe and my father in spirit. And so, yep. And now there's 11 viewers. The whole thing is synchronistic. Yeah. So you got a really powerful spirit guide. That's really exciting. If you want to channel or anything like that, he's ready. Yeah, he's there for you. I love the fact that your guidance is so on point. It's so on point. You just have to be ready to receive it, and he's there. So that's really cool. Thank you for allowing us to read for you today. That's amazing. Jimmie?
I saw some sort of felt like going to the third eye chakra. Felt like that could do with some clearing. And I saw some sort of cap over it, so I removed that. And I feel like that in the way that you receive your guidance, that you will be able to receive it in other ways, including through your clairvoyance and through your intuition as well. And I feel that that's going to get stronger for you now.
Beautiful. That's excellent. That's perfect. Because her guide was really insistent, okay, just wait, open up. I'm here for you. So if you cleared out her third eye, right? And so she's open to receive. There's a lot of receiving to be done.
I needed a little bit of a polish as well, so I gave it a little bit of polish just so you could things could be seen clearly. Just felt like it was a bit misty.
Awesome, Jimmie. Well, we are finished for today. Jimmie, you were amazing today. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you very much. You were too amazing. Absolutely wonderful.
Thank you so much. I
Mhm.
appreciate that. It means a lot to me. And I want to thank all of you for joining us today. You are all amazing. You are all soul family, and you are all loved. Always remember you are loved, you are not alone, and you are worthy. And so we will see you soon. You have an amazing evening. Oh,
Thank
and
you, everyone, for
tomorrow at
joining.
3 p.m., I'm here live with Charla Acker doing readings for you and some mediumship if that comes through as well. So join
Oh,
us
cool.
tomorrow at 3. All right.
Mm,
And join Jimmie and I
okay.
back here next week at 3. Yeah, that's a good number, 3.
All threes are good. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.